In this video, I'm going to show you how to train your ear to identify major intervals. So in a major key, you have the scale degrees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, which looks like this. This is a 1. This is assuming you're in the key of G. This is a 1. Up 2 frets is a 2. Up 2 frets from there is a 3. Right below the 1 is a 4. Up 2 frets from there is a 5. Up 2 frets from there is a 6. Then I go back to the 1. Down 1 fret is the 7. Or it can sound like this. Alright, so those are the major intervals we're going to be doing. Now they're all referred to as major second, major third, or you can just call them 3, 4, whatever. The 4s and the 5s are referred to as perfect. So instead of calling it a major fourth or a major fifth, it's referred to as a perfect fourth and a perfect fifth. Why? Doesn't matter to training your ears. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole in this video, but those are the scale degrees for the major scale. So what you want to do when you're trying to transcribe music, melodies, a solo, or whatever, is you want to listen out for what scale degrees was that? What was this? What was that? And so on. And a way to do that is first to understand how these sound. So the 1 sounds like very strong and resolute. You can end the song there. This is home. Then the 1, 3, and 5 are what's referred to as your chord tones. These are the tones that are going to generally sound really nice, sweet. They are resolving, right? And they want to stay there. So there's the 3. Here's the 5. 5 is very strong. Everything else is referred to as non-chord tones, or scale degrees that are dissonant. So a 2 sounds good, but it wants to resolve back to the 1. So if you hear an interval, and then you just feel like it wants to go back somewhere, back to that 1, more than likely it's a 2. A 4 wants to resolve to the 3. A 6 generally wants to resolve to the 5. And a 7 wants to resolve up to the 1. So again, here's what a 2 sounds like. Here's what a 3 sounds like. Here's what a 4 sounds like. Here's a 5. Here's a 6. Here's a 7. And then the 1. This is up an octave, so it's technically called an 8. But that is what they all sound like. And a way to train your ear on these is to try to just sing them. If you can sing them, then that really proves that you know this note. Singing is the best way to train your ear. If you've seen any of my videos before, you've heard me talk about this. But singing is what will train your ear the fastest. So let's try this. Here's a 1. So what you need to just sing is 1. Now I'm going to hover to a random interval or random scale degree, and you need to try to sing that. So here's the 1. Sing that 1. Now try to sing 2. There's 2. All right, let's go back to 1. 1. Now try to sing 5. There's the 5. Now you want to sing this as 5. You don't just want to hum. You want to sing 5. Because when you sing the actual number, you're training your brain to relate that sound to that number. But if that's challenging, then singing your intervals will train your ear very quick. But now to put your ear to the test is let's actually see how good you are at identifying these. So what's going to happen is you are going to hear a bunch of recordings, okay? And you're going to hear the 1 being played and then something else. And you have to guess, or you have to figure it out by ear what you're hearing. The answers can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Any of those. But I highly recommend don't use your guitar. If you just hear it and then you find it on the guitar, what you're doing is you're getting better at trial and error. And trial and error is something that you're going to use in ear training. But here you just want to be able to figure it out by ear without the aid of your instrument. This is the big long-term goal, to be able to just listen to music and just know what's going on without having to pick up your guitar. So listen to these examples and try to figure out what you're hearing without the guitar. Here is your first one. That one was a second. Here's the next example. That one was a perfect fourth. Here is the next one. And that one was a major 7. Here's the next example. And that one was a major 3rd. Here is the next one. And that one was a major 6. Here's another one. And that one was the perfect 5th. Here is the final example for this exercise. And that one was a perfect 4th. And before I go any further, if you got some value from this video, please like and subscribe so you can see more videos on ear training just like this. All right, so if you did well on that, great. If not, then just continue to practice singing the intervals every day, and then take this again, and you'll notice that you'll do significantly better when you memorize how these sound a little bit more. But now, let's go to the next level where you're actually going to be transcribing a melody. So you're going to hear a total of 4 notes. I'm always going to start on the 1, but then you have to figure out what 3 are happening after. What scale degrees am I playing? Now, when you're doing this, you want to try to figure out one at a time and use clues. So when you hear a melody being played, most people make the mistake of just trying to know what everything is being played right at once. So if you hear like, you're trying to listen to the entire thing in your mind. But what you should do is you just hear the first thing. Try to sing it and then figure it out. Then go to the next one. And use different clues to figure this out. If you don't know what this is, then try to figure out first what you know it's not. Well, it's jumping pretty high, so it's probably not a 2 or 3, right? So it gets that out of it. Now there's only 4 other options left, right? So use clues and eliminate things when you don't know what's going on. But here is your first melody. Remember, these are 4 notes and it's always going to start on the 1. Here's the first one. That one went 1, 2, 3, 5. Here is the next one. That one went 1, 7, 6, 5, 1, 7, 6, 5. Here's the next one. And that one went 1, 5, 2, 6. Here's another one. And that one went 1, 3, 5, 7, also known as a major 7 arpeggio. Here is the last melody for this exercise. that one went 1, 5, 3, 7. All right, so leave in the comments, what did you find challenging? What did you find easy? How did you do? If you have any questions, let me know there and I'll respond to you. But keep practicing this and listening to these, and if this was difficult, you're going to get it. It just takes consistent practice. All right, but keep practicing, train your ears, and I'll see you at the next lesson.